Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Neptune's Child Tarot. My name is Monique, and this is my second tarot channel here on YouTube. And I will let you guys know that I've already tried to record this intro like 5 times already. So I don't know what's wrong with me today, but glad to have you here. If this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, uh, please also check out my main tarot channel, Moon Moth Goddess, as I've had that channel a lot longer, and I do have playlists that are available that are filled with other pick a card readings. So thank you guys so much for being here. Today's pick a card reading, we are looking into what is unfolding for you right now. Okay, so what is currently unfolding in your life for you? I do have 3 piles for you today. So pile number 1, you are going to be this card here, which says use your power, with a tiger, and that is going to be with this sunstone crystal for pile number 1. Okay, so what is unfolding for you right now? Pile number 2, you are going to be the card Engage Trust, and it has a beautiful, looks like this little beautiful temple courtyard with a butterfly. And that is going to be with this pink agate for pile number 2. And pile number 3, we have established priorities. So we have this beautiful tree with these little lanterns that are hanging from it. We've got mountains in the background. And then we have this little green crystal. I'm not sure what this is. I actually took this out of my husband's stash of earthy colored crystals. So I don't know what this one is, but it is a dark green color. So for pile number 3. Okay, so what is unfolding for you right now? If you do feel drawn to more than one pile, that is perfectly okay for this reading, as you may have messages that kind of run through the different piles. So only take what resonates for you, and just keep in mind that it's a general reading. For those of you that want to book a private reading or other services that I do have available, you can always find my email down below in the description box. So pause the video if you need a little bit more time with your selection for today's pick a card reading, and I will see you guys at your pile. Hello, pile number 1. So those of you that resonated with this tiger card, use your power. This is going to be your reading today. And so our topic for our pick a card is what is unfolding for you right now. So I will have all of the oracle decks as well as the tarot deck listed down below for those of you that are interested. However, I am going to be using 4 Doreen Virtue decks today, and those oracle cards are actually out of print. So you may be able to find them maybe like on eBay or maybe like used, if there is one that you're particularly interested in. But yes, they are out of print. So let's see. Pile number 1, what is unfolding for you right now? What is unfolding for pile number 1 right now? What is unfolding for pile number 1? Okay, wow. So we're starting off with the Tower. Okay, starting off with the Tower. So this is some type of change. Okay, definitely some type of change. This card can also talk about release, epiphanies, realization. Some of you may be experiencing, this change that could be occurring, because the Tower energy can bring in huge changes, okay? This can be, very transformative in a way that it could be helping you to release, old ways of thinking. It can help you to release things that are out of alignment for you, whether that is something that is happening from within yourself or something in your external environment. Okay, but yes, it's definitely bringing about lots of change here. Release of the old. Let's see what else here. What is unfolding for you right now? We also have the Two of Water, which is the Two of Cups. We also have the Four of Water, which is the Four of Cups. We also have the Ten of Water, which is the Ten of Cups. Okay, so there is, I feel like there is one message that is definitely coming through here. And this is going to be, you know, maybe something not for everyone, as this is, I feel like, a very specific message. But I am seeing that we started off with the Tower with the Two of Cups. And so for many of you, this can be letting go of a specific friendship, partnership. For some of you, it may even be a romantic relationship that you might be feeling unhappy with. Okay, so I'm definitely feeling that type of energy here as well. So we'll kind of see what else is coming through here. Let's get 4 more cards. What is unfolding for you right now? We have the Ace of Fire, which is the Ace of Wands. We also have the Nine of Fire, Nine of Wands. What is unfolding for pile number 1? We have the Five of Earth, which is the Five of Pentacles. And then we also have the Knight of Cups energy here too, the Knight of Water in this deck. Okay, so yes, some of you, I'm seeing that there could potentially be you releasing a connection. And of course, this won't be for all of you, but this is for particularly for those of you that are maybe feeling a little bit of discontent, or a lot of discontent in this case, a lot of discontent in a partnership or relationship, and maybe feeling not really happy. Okay. However, I am seeing for many of you, because I am seeing the Knight of Water here, the Knight of Cups. Some of you, this can even be that there's this change that's happening within you, I feel like, away from this Four of Cups energy. Okay. The Four of Cups can sometimes be when we are feeling very discontent within the self, with our life. We're feeling unhappy. And I'm also seeing how the Five of Pentacles is coming in right underneath that. The Five of Pentacles is a card of lack or void, emptiness that we feel, scarcity, basically. And so with the Knight of Cups energy here, I feel like for many of you, especially if you're someone who's single, I feel like this is really changing for you, in that there may be someone new that's coming into your life. Okay. A new opportunity in love. And I feel like it could be a very strong soulmate connection, okay, for you. So I'm definitely seeing for some of you, there is new love that's coming towards you if you are single. Okay. Now, those of you that are going, and you already feel this energy, that's what I'm saying. It may be something that is very specific for those of you that are in a situation that you are unhappy in your relationship, okay? And I'm seeing kind of like, in a way, I'm looking this maybe as a relationship breakdown, okay? So it could be that you are deciding, some of you, to let go of a relationship, okay? However, I feel like Spirit's saying here that there is new love. There is new love that's coming in here, okay? So not to worry about that. Maybe for those of you that are kind of feeling like, I feel my intuition is telling me to let this relationship go, but I'm also feeling like, is there someone else out there for me? And I feel like that answer is a yes, okay? Now, those of you that are single and you've been feeling discontent with maybe feeling, I don't want to say stressed out, but maybe it is, maybe you could be feeling a little bit stressed out because you haven't found the right person yet. But we have beautiful cards here with the Two of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and also the Knight of Cups. So for many of you, this can be, finding someone that you really vibe with, someone that is very romantic, very loving. I'm seeing a new commitment that could be potentially coming in for you. Some of you, it may even be surrounding business, where you are letting go of let's just say a business partnership, and maybe kind of questioning, is there going to be some type of new opportunity that comes in for you? And I feel like that's a yes. Okay, we've got the Knight of Cups energy here, which is about bringing in opportunities for you. Okay, which is another message that I'm definitely seeing here. I almost feel like many of you might choose this pile. There might be a lot of people choosing pile number 1. So there's a lot of different messages that are coming through here. So yes, some of you, I'm seeing it of leaving a connection, but there is another one coming in. Okay. Others of you that are single and you've been feeling kind of unhappy with your love life, the way it's been going, feeling kind of like this energy of lack. This is something I feel like that is changing. Okay. Because these two energies right here, not necessarily that they're a problem, but they're definitely things that we want to work on within our own energy, right? Because the Four of Cups can make us feel indifferent. It can make us feel bored. Maybe some of you could even be bored in a relationship and you're just like, I'm not getting what I need, right? Because the Five of Pentacles is an energy of lack. We're feeling left out, we're feeling shut out, or we're choosing to shut out another person. And if we're feeling kind of discontent within a specific connection, or even bored of a job, let's just say, but there could be concerns and worries with the Five of Pentacles energy here of whether or not you're going to find someone or find another job or something like that. But we do have opportunities coming in for you with that. And some of you, it may even be, I'm just going to say, some of you might be kind of like feeling this energy of wanting to be on your way out of a connection. And there may be this connection might be something that comes in very unexpectedly, where you will have a choice or decision to make to potentially leave one person for another opportunity. Okay, so that may be a situation here as well. What else am I seeing here? Okay, we have the Ace of Wands energy here. So some of you, it can even be some type of very unexpected inspiration, creative inspiration, an idea that you might have, a new opportunity that is kind of coming towards you. Like I said, with the Tower energy, this is bringing in some type of change. And with the Tower, this is big change. I'm seeing that this is the only major arcana card that is here. So with what is unfolding for you is a release, a change. I also look at this as freedom in some way, because you could be releasing something here that has been holding you back. And sometimes when we hold on to this Five of Pentacles type of mentality, we feel that we are not going to be able to receive blessings, or we're not going to receive, certain things that we really want in life. So there's really this change, I feel like, that's happening here with you releasing this type of mentality, this type of mindset. Some of you may have even said or felt like if you're in between jobs, or if you've, are unemployed, let's just say at this time, that you have been a little bit worried, right? Maybe about money, or maybe some of you wanting to make some type of shift with career. Then I'm seeing that there are these opportunities. Now, the Nine of Wands energy here, for some of you, can be about stepping outside of your comfort zone, because the Nine of Wands can talk about uncharted territory. And sometimes, we feel like we've gone through a lot within our life, and we feel there's maybe change that's required. We may feel like we've been really working hard at something. And so that is another thing that I'm seeing for some of you, that, this energy surrounding you is of resilience. I'm looking at this woman here, how she's standing next to this wand, and there is this angel that's right behind her. So to me, that is symbolic of you and your spirit guides there to support you, your angels, your ancestors, your spirit team that are there supporting you. Even with this Ace of Wands, I'm seeing an angel back here as well. Okay, so to me, this is some type of divinely guided inspiration, idea, something that has potential for you to create. So some of you, this can be an unexpected, let's just say, an idea, something that inspires you to open yourself up and pay attention to what opportunities Spirit is bringing surrounding you. With this Five of Pentacles, we see this woman who's kind of standing outside of this here, which I feel like is probably a church. In the traditional tarot deck, it could be a church that's there. It has like the little stained glass windows, but there is, and this woman is kind of like with the Five of Pentacles energy. This is an energy of despair. Okay. It's an energy of loss or some type of scarcity. Like I said, lack mentality, scarcity mindset. And so I'm looking at how this angel is kind of opening the door for this woman to let her know that things are going to be okay, right? The Four of Pentacles, the only kind of like warning with that is that we can be a little bit distracted. And this is a need for us to pay close attention to the people, the signs and synchronicities, the dreams that we're getting, that spirit could be kind of like inserting these ideas for us. And so we need to pay close attention. So some of you, it may be helpful for you to kind of keep like a dream journal, or, if you're out and about and you could just kind of have like an idea kind of pop into your mind, use the notes section on your phone so that you write it down, even if you don't have time to go full on putting all of your energy into thinking through something, that at least you write down something to help you to remember later, at the end of your day when you can go back to it. Because the Four of Cups can talk about missed opportunities. And most of the time, it's because we are maybe feeling sorry for ourselves, or we're feeling so caught up in that energy that we don't look at the things that are surrounding us, right? And so I feel like there is this, like I said, this change that's happening here where you could be releasing this type of mentality and continuing to kind of move forward towards opportunities, whether they be a love, career, new friendships in your life, that are going to bring you happiness. Okay. So it could be changing stuff around here. For some of you, that tower energy can bring in epiphanies and realizations, right? Shifts in your way of thinking that can be life-changing. And so many of you that feel like you've really been going through it and have been putting a lot of hard work and passion and your energy into something, I feel like this is something that is bringing in many opportunities for you, right? We have the Ten of Cups here, which is about complete fulfillment, happiness, joy, blessings coming into our life. So to me, this is kind of Spirit's way of helping you to release this worry and this stress over the feeling of lack, and knowing that you are finding, for many of you, like I said, love, harmony, balance, a commitment, a new love coming in. For others of you, this is new opportunities, maybe for career, maybe new friendships for some of you. The Two of Cups is a soulmate card. So many of you, it could even be, finding the one, right? Finding the one. And you may feel like especially for those of you that are single and you've gone through a lot of like dating and just kind of meeting the wrong people and feeling hurt and feeling wounded from all of these things and feeling that energy of lack, right? Some of you could even be healing abandonment wounds, or, somebody that ghosted you, somebody that neglected you. So you're definitely working towards releasing this energy. And the Nine of Wands is a card of resilience, right? So it's kind of like, you may feel tired. You may feel like, wow, I've been through so much. When are things going to shift? When are things going to change? This is important where we are paying attention, right? We're paying attention to what Spirit is bringing in for us. So we have that awareness with that. But yes, the Tower, major arcana card here. So what is unfolding for you is lots of change, right? And that change, like I said, could be something that's happening within your very being, right? Letting go, releasing this energy here, the Four of Cups and the Five of Pentacles, and knowing that this place for many of you that where you feel like you've been particularly challenged and you've really been going through it, this is Spirit letting you know, keep going. Things are coming into alignment for you. And this is the universe's way of helping you to get rid of anything that is not in alignment with you, right? So it can be some very powerful change that does occur with that. The release, like I said, of things that are not in alignment with you, whether it is a certain way of thinking, a certain belief that you have with this Five of Pentacles, which is that feeling of lack. of not being able to have things. This is what I feel like is changing for you, is that mindset, the mentality, or even letting go of things that are just not, making you happy anymore, making you feel discontent with that. Okay, so very, very power energy. Anything that you've outgrown, shedding away. This is stepping into the most best, if I can say that, the most best version of you. Okay. So evolution, really, with that. Okay. So that is really what the major thing that Spirit is pointing out here, right? With that change, that shift, and then you have new opportunities here that are going to bring in a lot of happiness here. Okay. So I am getting, what do we have? Aries, Scorpio. We also have Cancer energy here, Pisces energy, Taurus, Sagittarius, and Aries is what I'm seeing here. Okay, so now let's go into your oracle messages here and look at what is unfolding for you. Pile number 1. What is unfolding for you? What is unfolding for pile number 1? What is unfolding? Okay, so we've got the heart chakra here. And it says, love is the heart of the matter. Your heart is the center within your physical being, attuned most to love. It's safe for you to love and be loved with an open heart, as we stand by with perfect protection and guidance. Okay. Some of you that are in a relationship, I feel like this could even be energy, maybe even for, I don't know, I'm kind of getting for some of you, it can even be renewing the love that you have with someone, right? Really strengthening that bond and releasing of any of these energies here. Okay. Let's see here, because we do have heart chakra energy here. And healing, what is unfolding for pile number 1? Okay, we have a star with fertility. And it says, it's the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions, okay? And you do have the Ace of Wands here, right? Which is a creative spark. It's inspiration. It could be a new idea. Some of you, it's a new romantic partner. New romantic partner. We have the Ace of Wands. So that is talking about a spark, chemistry, attraction that you feel with this new person coming in, okay? So that can definitely be something here. But some of you, it could be birthing, right? A new creative project, right? New opportunities, keeping yourself open to those opportunities. Let's see what else. What is unfolding for pile number 1 right now? Okay, so we have, look at that, creative project. It says your soul longs to express itself in creative ways. We're guiding you to infuse artistry and creativity into your life. Creative expression makes you feel alive and excited and reignites passion towards your life, right? So especially those of you that have been feeling bored and kind of wanting a change, right? This is Spirit saying, pay attention, right? This is some type of divinely guided idea, inspiration, something that has a lot of potential for you to create, maybe something new, right? That you do find fulfillment in, which could further open opportunities for you. So what is unfolding for pile number 1 right now, right? So pay attention to those ideas, things that Spirit is communicating through your dreams, maybe even through meditation, those of you that meditate. What is unfolding for you right now? Which reminds me, there were some things that came to me when I was actually taking a shower yesterday. And there were some ideas that just kind of like popped into my mind, and I was supposed to write them down yesterday, but I'm going to write them down and make sure that I remember them, because they were really good ideas. And sometimes it's like those things, those ideas come in when you're relaxed, right? They come in when you're relaxed, when your mind is at rest in a way, right? So, maybe you're taking a hot bath and then you're relaxing, and then all of a sudden you've got something that just kind of pops into your mind very, very suddenly. That's the energy with the tower, is this epiphany, this realization, the Ace of Wands, right? That's kind of what Spirit is saying here. So let's see here. What is unfolding for pile number 1? We've got steady progress. And it says, we acknowledge you for the progress you've made in remembering love in your daily activities. We can clearly see the contribution you're making to the world through your thoughts, feelings, and actions of love. Okay, so this is definitely something from your spirit team letting you know, we see the progress you're making, right? Look at that 9 of Wands. That angel is right there, right behind her. And that 9 of Wands, like I said, for some of you, it can be that you've put a lot of hard work, focus, passion into things that you may have been really working towards, right? And this is Spirit acknowledging you here, right? Let's see what else. What is unfolding for pile number 1? We have, look at that. We have the arts. It says express yourself through creative activities. So look, how many cards have we had that already, right? New projects here, accessing new ideas, giving birth to new conditions, a creative project. You have the arts here, and then you have the Ace of Wands. Okay. So I don't know, maybe some of you may be kind of inspired to, I'm looking at how she's playing music here, but for some of you it can be, something creative that you choose to do, something that really brings you a lot of fulfillment, right? Something that your heart has been wanting to do. We have giving and receiving, and it says the entire universe operates in cycles similar to your inhalations and exhalations. When you only exhale or give, or only inhale, receive, you become out of rhythm with the universe. For optimal health, energy, and replenishment, balance each inhalation in your life with an exhalation, right? So this is about us being in that energy of reciprocity, right? Open to receive, okay? Trusting that, there are opportunities that are available to us, right? So we're letting go of this way of thinking that we don't have enough, right? Or that there's nothing that's available to us, which is, again, that energy of lack, whether it be love, whether it be, financial abundance, okay, anything else in our life. That the opportunities are there. We just have to make sure we are paying attention, right? We have focus on service, and it says your soul desires only to joyfully serve and to swim in a constant stream of bliss. This stream continuously feeds you everything you need. Put your entire focus upon staying in the stream of giving and receiving. Again, another message in every situation, in all that you do. Okay. So let's get one more. What is unfolding for pile number 1? We have sacred space, and it says create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. Okay, so maybe for some of you, this is creating sacred space somewhere within your home, right? Some of you, I'm getting here that there is, I'm getting a soul's purpose that is surrounding service to others, okay? Service to others, which you might find here. Service to other people, right? Maybe for some of you, it is healing, since we do have the heart chakra here. Some of you may be naturally gifted healers or creatives, is what I'm seeing here. Okay, so let's go into this one here. What is unfolding for pile number 1? We have aquamarine. Look at that. Divine life purpose. It says, trust the signs and your inner guidance, which are leading you to fulfillment. Okay, so yeah, some of you, that tower moment could be, again, realization, an epiphany, something that comes to you, right? And like I said, for some of you, maybe it could be service, service to others. Like I said, healing. We have the arts here. Okay, maybe something that you create here is something that you can offer as a service to other people. Let's see here. What is unfolding for you? Maybe your life purpose being revealed to you, or you kind of, like I said, letting go of things that are not in alignment for you so that you can step into your authenticity. Okay. What is unfolding for pile number 1? We have garnet with purification and detoxification. It says it's time to release physical and energetic toxins from your life, okay? So I love that because you have the Tower, right? Which is a card of release, a card of release. Let's get this one here. What is unfolding for pile number 1 right now? Okay. So we have, it's all in divine order, allow. It says, how can you relax into the flow and go with the current of life? Right? So this is Spirit telling you here, when we have and experience those tower moments, understand they're happening for a reason. They're happening for our highest good, right? So if something is being removed from our life, trust that it is for your highest good. Okay, allowing it to happen so that Spirit can help to set you up on the path that you are truly meant to be on. What is unfolding for pile number 1 right now? We have eliminate distractions. It says stop shining light on the things you are not. How can you reclaim your power? And the card that you chose says use your power. Right? Use your power. So stop shining light on the things that you are not. And how can you reclaim your power? Okay, so let's get into our last messages. And I'm actually going to be using one of Mystic Moon's beautiful decks, the Earth and Sky Oracle, which is available in her Etsy shop. And you guys all, I'm sure, know her from YouTube as well. So let's see what is unfolding for pile number 1 right now. Okay, so we have the Crab. We have Cancer, emotional and moody, relaxed and homey, avoids conflict. Okay, so maybe for some of you, this could be something that is happening around Cancer season. Some of you may literally be Cancers, okay, or have Cancer somewhere in your chart. But I'm also kind of getting the connection here with the Cancer energy tied into the tarot with the Chariot. Okay, so the Chariot is a powerful energy of freedom, of movement forward, of progress, of having the willpower to move forward and towards success. It's this driving force within us that is very powerful, okay, to really help us to move towards things that we are working towards within our life. We have an eclipse, okay, it says a significant event, major shifts and upheavals, shock and surprise, and new tools for this change, okay? And I love that, again, why? You have the Tower here. Right? So this can be something, yes, the Tower can bring in upheaval. Sometimes it can make us feel like our life is being completely flipped upside down, right? We can, things can happen very unexpectedly, things that we didn't plan for, that can create major shifts within our life. And that is truly what Spirit is saying is happening here, okay? So this is understanding the reasons why they are happening, right? All this energy surrounding service, divine life purpose, creativity, love, opportunity, fulfillment. This is why, right? This is why there needs to be that shift, that change, that release, because this is what Spirit is trying to help you to unfold within your life. Okay? So anything not in alignment must go. So let's see here. Now, some of you also with this Cancer energy may find that you are very much in your feelings, okay? To me, that release energy can also be that there's a lot of emotions and feelings that are kind of coming up for you in order for you to release them, right? Maybe, like I said, for some of you, the Five of Pentacles can talk about abandonment. Maybe some of you have abandonment wounds that you're working on healing, and maybe you could be very much, like I said, in your feelings, right? And that could be a need for you to release anything that is suppressed in order for you to be able to heal, to move forward. Okay, so some of you may notice maybe there's a lot of maybe emotional instability that you could be dealing with, in need of a good cry, a need of releasing a lot of this energy that has to go, right? So I'm seeing that there as well. Maybe lots of emotions and feelings coming up for you. What is unfolding for pile number 1 right now? We have the Bee, and it says coexist in peace, manifesting abundance, teamwork and productivity, and a strong work ethic. Okay, so maybe even for some of you, it is, you working with others, collaborating, networking with other people. This energy, though, of the Bee is very hardworking. Right? Maybe you are truly stepping into your power here and really putting a lot of focus towards whatever this is that you are working towards, whether it's a creative project, you're stepping into your divine life purpose. Some of you, like I said, called to service to others. Maybe you're helping other people, right? With purification and detoxification, right? Whether that is healing, something that you're helping people with, okay, to release. What is unfolding for you? And then we have the Praying Mantis. It says taking a time out, meditation and peace, higher realm energy, life purpose and mission. Look at that. Right? So yes, this is beautiful. This is Spirit really saying here that what is unfolding for you is your life purpose, is your divine purpose, right? The whole reason you incarnated here. This is huge change, right? Maybe this is you really stepping into your power and having this huge realization about what your purpose truly is, right? Or actually putting the effort and work into that. We also have the energy of Saturn, the planet of karma, burdens, restrictions, the cosmic teacher of lessons, structure, and hard work. Right? So with all this energy of release here, maybe some of you are releasing the burdens, right? The things that have been holding you back, the karmic cycles that you may have been in, right? Clearing this karmic energy with that huge release with the Tower. And then we also have Winter here. It says hibernation mode, frozen in time, self-reflection, and also dormant energy, okay? So those of us that are in the Northern Hemisphere, we are in winter right now. Right? We are in the winter season. So this is a time of rest, a time of reflection, a time of, maybe looking at these ideas that are kind of coming in, making some plans, maybe thinking about, what things we're wanting to manifest for this coming year. Okay. So many of you, maybe during a lot of this stuff, I feel like kind of coming up for you is that you take this time for you, right? To, recharge, I feel like, reflect, and have the mind clear for you to be able to set your sight on, what is to come for you. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Moose, and it says self-assurance, an authority figure, leads by example, and also comfortable in life. Okay. So for this, it can also be a lot of planning. We've got a lot of these ideas, inspiration, things kind of coming through here. Maybe it is Spirit wanting you to kind of eliminate some of the distractions in your life that have been keeping you from what your purpose is. And this is you taking that time to really kind of rest and reflect, right? We have meditation here, peace, taking a time out. Okay. And the authority figure here to me is about you then putting forth that energy of taking action. Okay, taking action here towards, the things that are kind of coming through for you here, so that you can actually bring them into manifestation for you. Okay, leading to that 10 of Cups, which is fulfillment, happiness, right? Maybe you're learning to be more confident in yourself, more in your power, and actually taking the lead, okay, within your life, and kind of bringing yourself to powerful change, I feel like. Okay, so I'm going to leave it here for you, pile number 1. I hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile 2. So those of you that resonate with the Engage Trust card, this is going to be a reading, and we are finding out today what is unfolding for you. So let's take a look at your tarot first, and then we will go into your oracle messages. So what is unfolding for pile number 2? What is unfolding for pile number 2? What is unfolding? Okay, look at that. We've got the Magician. We also have the Devil, which is ego in this deck. What is unfolding? We have the King of Fire. We have the King of Wands. What is unfolding? What is unfolding for pile number 2? This is like wanting to spin around. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse. What is unfolding for pile number 2? Okay, so we have the Six of Air, which is the Six of Swords. We have the Ace of Cups. I feel like a lot of the messages, especially with pile 1 too, there's like these changes surrounding people's love lives. Let's see here. We have the Seven of Swords, Seven of Air. What is unfolding for pile number 2? Okay, and then I'm seeing the Eight of Air 2 here, which is, I'm sorry, the Eight of Air 2, which is the Eight of Swords. Okay, so we've got the 7 and 8 of Swords here. Okay, so yeah, there, even with pile number 1, there was very specific messages that were coming through about people's love lives. So what I'm seeing here, and this is a very specific message, okay? But those of you that have been kind of stuck in a situation with someone where I'm feeling like there was someone here that could potentially be someone who was non-committal, maybe even someone who was deceptive surrounding you. I feel that what is unfolding for you is that there is actually going to be your ability to be able to move on from this person, okay? Which is what I'm seeing here. Yeah, some of you are moving on from a connection in which someone was either emotionally unavailable, something that was more based off of infatuation or, maybe even intimacy. And this is your ability to manifest something new into your life. You're moving on from this person. I feel like. Another thing that I'm seeing here is We've got what? The 6, 7, and 8 of Swords. So there is this, this progression that's happening here. And I feel like many of you have been also kind of stuck mentally with something. And that could even be that you may have been kind of closed off to certain opportunities that were surrounding you. And I'm noticing you have engaged trust here. And the 7 of Swords, 8 of Swords can sometimes be when we are, a lot of self-limiting beliefs, especially with the 8 of Swords, that is keeping us stuck. Self-doubt, right? The devil energy brings in doubts, fears, illusions, right? And if you look at this card here, the same kind of message with the 8 of Swords. You look at this bird in the cage, right? The door's open on the cage, but the bird has that illusion that it's in the cage and it cannot leave the cage, right? Even though that door is open. And that is the same thing that we do to ourselves with the 8 of Swords, is that our mind thinks the negative, the self-limiting beliefs that we have that keep us stuck and preventing us from being able to move forward. The 7 of Swords can also be about illusions, right? The same type of illusion that the devil energy brings in, of something that is restricting us and holding us back. And so for many of you, this could have been you holding yourself back, right? So you have a card here of engage trust. And I'm seeing this powerful energy happen here with the Magician. These are your 2 major arcana cards, the Magician and also the Devil. And so the Devil has, again, that energy of restriction, oppression, something that is holding us back, right? And a lot of your thoughts here. The 7 of Swords is also a lot of scattered thinking, right? A lot of scattered thinking. And so with the 6 of Swords energy, this is also our ability to be able to move on from those types of thoughts, right? And I'm seeing here this shift of you basically stepping into your power. So maybe with the engaged trust here, this is you learning to trust, I feel like, more in yourself, okay? Because the Magician is a very powerful energy of manifestation, willpower, and being able to create whatever it is that we desire, right? But if we keep ourselves stuck in that illusion of, I can't get out of this situation. Let's just say for some of you, like I said, the first message that I was getting was about being stuck in a connection in which someone maybe was creating the illusion of love or romance, and you may have been kind of stuck with that, right? But you have the Ace of Water here, which is the Ace of Cups. This is an opportunity for a new beginning, right? For some of you, a new opportunity in love, right? So you're letting go of a person, maybe even, it doesn't even have to be someone that you're currently dealing with right now. This can be something that you've held on to, that you were still healing from, that has kind of in a way kept you stuck. Thinking about that person and thinking and thinking. The 8 of Swords can lead to a lot of that obsessive energy, right? Especially with the devil energy here too. A lot of obsessive thoughts, obsessive thinking, negative thinking, and having the illusion of being trapped or stuck or bound to a situation, a person, right? So yeah, I feel like with the engaged trust here, this is you learning how to more trust within yourself and step into your power here as the King of Wands, right? Those of you with that Knight of Cups energy in reverse, like I said, you could have been dealing with someone who was not necessarily opening up their heart. They could have had emotional blockages. You may be someone who has had, dealing with those emotional blockages where you were too afraid to trust love again, right? To trust opening your heart again. So I'm seeing this energy here change or shift for you. That is you learning to be more confident in yourself, more self-esteem, There's a healing here also with the Ace of Cups, self-love, healing the heart chakra type of energy. And so I feel like there is this development that is taking place within you where you are able to free yourself from whatever that illusion is for you, whether it is self-sabotaging thoughts, right? And opening yourself up to your true power, right? Also, before this Knight of Cups energy came out, and I was kind of looking at the Magician, the Devil, and the King of Wands, the Devil is, can have a lot of negative, right, things to it. But every single card can in the tarot. It can also have a positive and also a negative to it. So when I was first looking at the Magician, the Devil, and the King of Wands, I was like, wow, this is very powerful energy, because the Devil is about desire. And sometimes that desire, when that energy is harnessed properly, it can really give us that drive and that fire and that passion that we can see with the King of Wands, that can be very powerful for our manifestations, for the things that we are working towards, right? So in that way, I was like, wow, the Devil energy is coming out in a good place, because this is about us having that that drive, that fire, that passion within us that is leading us towards that powerful energy of the King of Wands, right? So to me, this is also about maybe the letting go, freeing yourself, healing. I feel like many of the thoughts that you have that have been holding you back, right? That have been maybe keeping you closed off to certain opportunities. For somebody, this can also be like blocked creativity, right? Blocked creativity because of certain thoughts that you may have had, right? Self-imposed restrictions that you've had. And so that could have been something that kind of made you feel a little bit out of balance or blocked in some way, so you felt like you couldn't move forward with your life. So this is you learning, I feel like, more so how to get these thoughts under control and be able to trust in yourself more, in your magic, in your power, in your creativity, in, inspiration, and help you to truly step into that leadership type of energy of the King of Wands that helps you to have and keep that desire towards your goals, your dreams, whatever your desires are, and that you're wanting to take to the next level for you, wherever area of your life that is. It's a truly a very passionate, very strong type of energy, very driven, getting things done. What else with that? It's a very charismatic energy, stating what it is that we want and having enough control over the mind and not allowing the mind to control us and hold us back, where we can be in our power, right? And have much more, I feel like, trust within the self, right? The willpower, the determination, the focus that comes along with this energy, so that you are able to really open yourself up to opportunities, whether that be new love or creative ideas, right? More into the intuition, which these thoughts here can definitely be something that can block that out, right? We get in our head, we start overanalyzing, overthinking, where we feel fear, right? That keeps us from stepping into our power. So I'm seeing what is unfolding for you is this huge shift and change within the mindset, within any creative blocks, and you recognizing with the Magician that you have the tools within yourself right now to be able to manifest your dreams, your desires, your goals. Also, for those of you that have been dealing or have dealt with someone that in the past where you've not been able to move on from that, you're deserving of love, right? Of a new beginning, a new start in love, and not have to feel afraid or scared, right? To trust new. Okay. And to really keep yourself open to that. So I love that energy. So let's look at what your oracle cards have for you. And we do have Capricorn. We also have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have Aquarius, Gemini, Cancer energy here as well. We've got what? Pisces and Scorpio. Okay. So let's see. Pile number 2. What is unfolding for you? What is unfolding for you? Pile number 2. We have ground yourself. And it says, when you detach from awareness of your body and the physical world, you become ungrounded. Although it's pleasant to float heavenward, your attention and work are needed upon earth. We're helping you balance the spiritual and material so that you can enjoy a fulfilling earthly life, right? And this to me is us being in our head, right? This energy is keeping us ungrounded, which I can definitely see here because there is no earth energy here. Okay? There is no pentacles here. So yes, definitely. What is unfolding for pile number 2? We have, there's nothing to worry about. And it says you are safe, and this situation is under the perfect control of divine providence and universal order. Only infuse loving thoughts and emotions into the situation to ensure that the highest possible outcome flows effortlessly to and through you. Okay? Nothing to worry about, right? We don't need to be in this energy here. Afraid, doubts. Okay. What is unfolding for pile number 2? The heart chakra. It says, love is the heart of the matter. Your heart is the center within your physical being attuned most to love. It is safe for you to love and be loved with an open heart as we stand by with perfect protection and guidance. Okay. So that's what I was kind of saying for some of you, where I was getting that you may be afraid to trust, right? Afraid to trust your heart and open your heart up to love. Engage trust is what Spirit is saying. And some of you, like I said, you could have gone through situations in your past where you felt betrayed. There, someone may have been deceptive. And you may have just kind of closed off, right? Closed off your heart from being hurt. What is unfolding for pile number 2 right now? With that Ace of Cups, an opportunity for a new beginning. Look at that, unconditional love. Love yourself, others, and every situation, no matter what the outward appearances may be. Okay? With Mary Magdalene, with unconditional love. What is unfolding for pile number 2 right now? We have the Aphrodite. Look at that. Aphrodite, the inner goddess. It says, awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. Okay? So Aphrodite, also about love. Believe in yourself. See yourself doing well, and you will, right? It's all about you changing your thoughts, right? Changing your thoughts, believing in yourself, believing in your power. What is unfolding for you right now? Pile number 2. Family. Okay. So it says the situation is rooted in an emotional experience with a family member, which we can help you to understand and heal. In your mind and heart, surround this person, yourself, and the experience with calming blue light and many angels. Be open to the gifts within the situation and allow yourself to feel peace. Okay? So this may even go for some of you that have some wounds surrounding maybe parents, right? Growing up. Those wounds could be something that have been running deep, right? Not just from, say, past friendships, romantic partners, but even those that have occurred during childhood. Okay? So maybe some type of emotional experience that you had as a child, maybe with a family member that Spirit is wanting you to be able to heal, right? Maybe for some of you, even feelings of unworthiness to love, right? Not feeling good enough, going through abandonment, going through rejection from a parent, or a sibling, a partner that has taken your confidence away, your self-esteem, your self-worth, your worthiness. Okay? So what is unfolding for pile number 2? We have Kuan Yin with compassion. It says release judgments about yourself and others and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. Okay, so this is also in a way kind of an energy of forgiveness, right? To understanding that sometimes when we go through and certain experiences with people and we are hurt by them, we also have to understand that they too may have a wounded inner child. They may have their own wounds that they have been unable to be able to heal. And so that may be a projection of their own wounds onto you, right? So we can have that understanding of compassion towards someone and be able to forgive that person, right? And of course, that is something that takes time. Okay, it takes time, definitely, depending also on the type of things that you've gone through, certain traumas, right? It's not easy to forgive certain people, right? It takes us a while of really working on ourselves to be able to reach that place. It is difficult, challenging, it's a lot of hard work, but it's not impossible. Okay, it's not impossible to be able to heal. So let's see what else, pile number 2. What is unfolding for you right now? What is unfolding for pile number 2? Look at that. Azurite with deep emotional healing. It says your heart is ready to heal from past experiences and you are willing to devote time and energy toward therapeutic care. So what is unfolding for you is that many of you may start to have maybe even going through a heart chakra awakening where all of these things are coming to the surface for you to heal. Family, past relationship connections, maybe even friendships. But this is something very deep, right? That Spirit is helping you with to kind of bring those things to the surface for you to illuminate and heal within yourself. So many of you, it could even be like kind of reaching this place in your life where you're like, I don't want to continue with this anymore. I want to work on my healing. And some of you may actually put forth a lot of focus towards actually doing that for yourself, right? Some of you may be reaching out to, going to therapy and going to Reiki healing and maybe attending sound bowl healing classes or, doing more research on inner child healing, shadow work, and really kind of shifting your focus away from others and more onto yourself to help you through this healing, right? So that's another thing that I'm kind of seeing unfold for you is some very deep healing and those of you making it a priority, right? Some of you actually choosing to choose yourself, making yourself a priority. You're healing a priority in your life. So what is unfolding for pile number 2? We have Moldavite, and it says unconventionality. It says your unique qualities are an important part of your life purpose. It's okay to feel and be different from others. Okay? So many of you may even, be feeling a need for a shift or change and stepping into your life purpose. And unconventional means that we're not doing the same thing that everyone else is doing, right? We're doing something different, something that resonates with us, which could be super unconventional, right? Maybe some of you are choosing to go into some type of alternative healing modalities that you're wanting to research and learn about and be able to kind of offer those services to other people, right? Super unconventional. So let's see. Let's get some more messages here. Pile 2. What is unfolding for pile number 2? What is unfolding? We have oneness is the way. And it says, how can you show more compassion and acceptance towards those you don't understand? Right? So this is your second message here of compassion, right? Especially for those of you, like I said, where you've dealt with people in your past that may not have treated you, the way that you deserve to be treated. But this is also us being, again, in that energy of compassion to look at another person from a higher perspective, right? A spiritual perspective in which we are seeing that we are all here. None of us are perfect. We are all a work in progress. We all have wounds. We all have things that we need to address within ourselves. Some people are ready to work on those things and work on healing, and some people are not there yet, right? But we can hold an energy of compassion towards them. It doesn't mean that we have to, with family members or romantic partners and things like that we have to accept whatever type of behaviors they're throwing at us, right? This can be a time for us to also learn how to set boundaries. We can still be compassionate towards a person and set healthy boundaries, right? Or not allow a person to, come into our life and, to say, take advantage or to, bring us, say, inconsistent hot and cold energy or, treat us a certain way. We can still hold compassion and say, okay, I'm going to need you to take a step back. I'm going to need you to take a step back so that I can work on me. And it's maybe obvious that this person may need to work on themselves, even if it's a family member, a romantic partner. We send them love, right? Compassion. But it doesn't always mean that we have to allow that person to continue to be in our life if that's not what we're wanting. Okay? So take that if it resonates. But yeah, that energy is definitely coming through. What else? Pile 2. We've got everything is a reflection. And it says, hold up the energetic mirror. What do you need in your life that you're not currently getting? Right? So it's basically telling you here that your life is a reflection of your energy, right? So what types of situations are you experiencing at this time? Right? What types of situations are you in at this time? That is reflective of where our vibration is at, right? So if we're not liking what we're dealing with or the situations that we're in, this can also be a reflection of us needing to kind of work on healing certain things within ourselves so that we can change the outward of what we're experiencing, right? We can either keep ourselves in that 8 of Swords energy, right? Which is fear, and our life is something that is projecting that, right? Putting us in those situations where we're drawing more of that energy in, right? Or we can start to replace these energies with love, compassion, healing, and start to shift the reality that we are experiencing, right? With your magician energy, right? That magician is the manifester. You are the manifester, pile 2. You have the power to create, to co-create, right? The reality that you wish to experience. So if we're not liking what we're experiencing in our life, we have the power to change it, right? It requires you to step into that King of Wands energy, to take action, to take the lead with that. Okay, so our last messages here, I'm actually going to be using Mystic Moon's Beautiful Earth and Sky Oracle. Okay, it is available in her Etsy shop. So let's see, pile number 2. What is unfolding for pile number 2 right now? What is unfolding? And I'm also loving that with your engaged trust here, you have this butterfly, which is that symbol of transformation, right? So trust within yourself, a transformation that is occurring and taking place within you, right? What is unfolding for pile number 2? We have Water Bearer, Aquarius, It says open-minded and progressive, a good listener and conversationalist, aloof and also temperamental. Okay? So with this energy, I'm also getting, again, a lot of healing. Okay? A lot of healing energy. But many of you, this can be learning to really open yourself to new opportunities. Okay? Taking a leap of faith, taking a risk into new beginnings for yourself, right? Being more open-minded about things, changing perspective, right? Which can be very different than the Eight of Swords, which I would look at as, say, more narrow-minded. Okay, so let's see what else here. What is unfolding for you? And maybe for some of you, Aquarius season could be something that is significant for you. We have spring, new beginnings, fertility and creation, warmth and renewal, and joy and happiness, okay? So this looks like definitely new seeds being planted, springtime, new growth, right? Maybe this growth is something that's occurring within you. What else? Finding renewal, right? Through this healing. What is unfolding for pile number 2? We also have the sheep. Polite and mild-mannered, good taste and etiquette, delicate but stable, and also pessimistic and short-sighted, right? Which can definitely be that devil energy or the Eight of Swords, where we cannot expand our thinking beyond, right? The negative thinking, the self-limiting beliefs, right? But to me, this is you definitely opening up a lot more, right? A lot more. Let's see what else. Pile number 2. What is unfolding for you right now? We have the wormhole, time travel, dimensional shifts, the other side, and also distant civilizations. So I'm seeing this shift happening for you, okay? Most definitely happening for you on a level of the heart. Like I said, for some of you, it can be going through a heart chakra awakening. So these can be definitely shifts that you are making here. Some of you can also be, especially for those of you that have your super psychic powers, super psychic powers. This can also be maybe your ability to connect in, right, with different beings that are trying to help you and lead you and guide you, right, along your path. Let's see what else. What is unfolding for you right now? Pile number 2. We have the crocodile, heightened awareness. Look at that. Deep personal discovery, embracing your emotions, on guard and alert. Okay, so maybe through, all these feelings, emotions, and things, the changes happening within you, with the heightened awareness, to me, this is you being far more tuned in. And maybe this is something the healing is helping with, right? Especially with that heart chakra blockage, maybe for some of you being cleared, right? Because we had your Knight of Cups in reverse and then the heart chakra. This to me is this removing these blockages with the deep emotional healing that's happening here. And the heart chakra is the center, is the very center of our 7 main energy centers in the body. And when that heart chakra is blocked, it's basically like a traffic jam. Okay, it's basically like a traffic jam. So when we're trying to receive messages, downloads, information, things like that, those messages are not going to be able to come through, right? In the same way that you would not be able to pass, a car that's, disabled, right, on the freeway or on the surface streets. So it's the same thing, right? So with this healing that's happening for you, I feel like there's also maybe clearings that are happening within your third eye and your crown chakra, right? Which may be giving you that heightened sensitivity, with your intuition, with messages from spirit. And through that process, a lot of discovery, right, of the self, because you are removing these things, right, whatever it is that has been holding you back. And as you release these things that are inauthentically you and getting down to the real you, you discover who you are, right? Without the trauma, without the pain, without the, anything that is not truly you, right? Not truly you. You're discovering so much I feel like, about yourself. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we do have light, and it says illumination and truth, divine guidance, spiritual protection, and purity and innocence. Okay, so it's beautiful energy, beautiful shifts, beautiful changes that are unfolding for you, right? You're being able to receive and shed light upon those things that need to be healed, cleared, and in that, being able to kind of receive the guidance from spirit that's going to help you to lead you along your path. Okay? And this is also learning how to trust that, right? Especially when you do receive messages intuitively, that you learn to trust those more. So I'm going to leave it here for you. Pile number 2. I hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, Pile 3. So those of you that resonated with the Established Priorities card and this green little crystal here, this is going to be a reading. And we are looking into what is unfolding for you right now. Okay, so what is unfolding for you in your life? So we're going to start off with your tarot, and then we will move into your oracle messages. So let's see. Pile number 3. What is unfolding for you right now? And you have established priorities, so we'll see kind of how that is playing into your messages. So pile number 3, what is unfolding for you? What is unfolding for pile number 3? What is unfolding in pile number 3's life right now? Okay, so we do have the 4 of Earth, which is the 4 of Pentacles. We also have the Death card, okay, which is release in this deck. We have Capricorn and Scorpio so far. What is unfolding for pile number 3 right now? What is unfolding for pile 3? We also have the 8 of Earth, or 8 of Pentacles. We have the 7 of Water, which is the 7 of Cups. What is unfolding for pile number 3 right now? I'm also noticing on this card we have 4-4, and then on this one it looks like it says 4-4-4. And then 13 reduces to 4, and then we have 8 here. Wow. Okay, so what is unfolding? And the 4s are about stability. Okay, and then you, oh my goodness, look at this too. Your card is a 4. Wow, that is super cool. What is unfolding for pile number 3? Okay, so we have the 9 of Earth, which is the 9 of Pentacles. Yes, I like this. We have the 9 of Fire, which is the 9 of Wands. We have the World. What is unfolding for pile number 3? I almost want to call you pile number 4 with all these 4s here. Pile number 3. And then we have the Ace of Water, which is the Ace of Cups. Okay. So you've got tons of 4s here. Tons of 4s. So I don't know. Maybe this could be something that you've been seeing, right? A lot of 444s. Maybe that can be something that really helps to open up some more messages to you by looking up the number 444 to see how that relates into your life. But the fours are about stability, right? They're about stability. They are about achieving a level of security. So maybe some of you may have been feeling that things in your life maybe haven't been so stable. But the fours are about stability, structure, foundation, right? Building a strong foundation. And maybe this is why Spirit is saying here to establish your priorities, because I'm noticing this Four of Pentacles. Now, the Four of Pentacles is a stable energy, okay? It is stable. But you also notice how she looks extra comfortable. She's sitting here. She's filing her nails. The universe is giving her a sign right behind her, right? And she's not even paying attention to it. The fours, although yes, they are a stable energy, this can also be when we are feeling good and comfortable in the comfort zone, okay? We're settling with right where we're at. And it's like Spirit is trying to, I feel like in your life at this time, help you to move forward in a way, okay? Because I'm seeing that there's these doors that are here, but they're padlocked, right? Almost like she's locking it. She's keeping it locked, because the Four of Pentacles is when we are comfortable with where we're at. Sometimes we fear making change, right? We're in the comfort zone, complacent, and we fear taking a risk, making change, right? We could be afraid of, not being able to kind of do well, right? We're afraid of taking a risk in life to get us to the next level, right? So you have the devil, or I'm sorry, not the devil, the death card here, okay? And with the death card, this is a card of transformation. It is about an ending to create a new beginning. And I feel like with you having the Seven of Cups energy here, the Seven of Water in this deck, that sometimes this can feel a little bit overwhelming. We can have many different choices, many different options within our life, right? But the important thing is for us to choose one of those things, right? One of those things. And I'm noticing how all of the cups here are all of the chakras. But I feel like, and I'm seeing another door here, right? Another door, which is really helping you to guide you on. And I'm seeing this energy here, the Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is when we work hard, we focus, we're putting dedicated effort towards something, right? And the Nine of Pentacles showing up here is a card of independence. It is a card of financial wealth, security, stability, and us be able to achieve that on our own, right? To work towards that. And so the Seven of Cups, we can definitely be filled with many different ideas, many different plans, things we want to do. Like, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this, I want to do that. And instead of really focusing that energy on one of these things to help it to manifest, we are sometimes overwhelmed, right? We're overwhelmed. The Seven of Cups card is analysis paralysis. It is when we overanalyze things and we just, instead of making a decision, instead of making a choice, we end up making no decision, and we keep ourselves in that foggy, confused energy, right? We dream about things that we want, but are we actually putting forth the effort to get it done, right? To make it happen. And so for many of you, with that Four of Pentacles energy being here, you could be like, okay, yeah, I feel good. I feel comfortable right now. It feels cozy. It's good for now. And we stay there, right? Knowing that we have the potential. And some of it may be not realizing that we do, right? Sometimes we feel like I'm good right here, and realizing that there could be so much more abundance, so much more potential that we have within ourselves, that if we only apply ourselves, we can make it happen, right? So I'm seeing kind of like potentially letting go of these energies here. The Seven of Cups, this confusion, feeling overwhelmed, overanalyzing, right, with choices, decisions. This card says procrastinating, right? Staying in the comfort zone with the Four of Pentacles. And so the Death card here being the transformation that is happening within you, right? To be able to kind of let go of those things, and to really kind of step into this new version of self, this transformation of self that is occurring. And the ability to create a new beginning for yourself, because you have the Ace of Cups here, okay? So this is about us using our intuition. It could even be creative energy that's coming through, right? So the world energy being here, you have two major arcana here, the Death card and the World card. Both of these are about endings, right? The world being the completion of a cycle. The Nine of Wands is telling us that we may have gone through a lot, right? We may have been feeling very challenged with the Nine of Wands energy, putting forth a lot of energy. Some of you with the Eight of Pentacles, it has been a lot of hard work. Maybe some of you directly related to your career, right? Some of you may be feeling the need to want to even change what you're doing for your career. And you may be feeling overwhelmed, right? So some of you, there could be what is unfolding for you could even be a career change, a job change. It could be that what you're working on right now, you're working some crazy hours. You're I don't know, working overtime a lot, and just kind of working and working and working, and maybe comfortable there, right? But to me, this Nine of Pentacles is like next level, right? So many of you, that what's unfolding for you could be you deciding to leave the comfort zone, and move into maybe a different job, a different career. Some of you could be, leaving that space of the Four of Pentacles, which feels safe, it feels comfortable, it feels secure, and you kind of stepping into living a life of the Nine of Pentacles, right? Look at her, how she's sitting in this beautiful garden here, right? She's got all of this abundance around her in the trees, all of these flowers that are blooming. So yeah, it is truly a very, very beautiful energy. I look at the Nine of Pentacles as like pre-Empress energy, right? And the Empress being, the birth and fertility and creativity and abundance, right? This is like the Nine of Pentacles to me is like just right there. So the world energy could be you, accomplishing something. Maybe you are achieving something. You've worked towards a goal. And I feel like this is you creating some type of new beginning here, or opening yourself up to a new beginning here. And maybe that requires you, especially if you're wanting some type of change, you let something go. And I'm seeing how this angel here is holding up the Phoenix, right? The Phoenix is all about renewal and rebirth, death and rebirth, right? And so this is you stepping into, I feel like, a more empowered version of self through this personal transformation that is taking place within you, right? So you can be closing out this cycle here of complacency, comfort zone, or even like, let's just say some of you that have been at a job for a while and you're like, okay, am I really still happy here? Am I deserving of a higher salary? Am I wanting to take my career into a different direction? Or some of you that have maybe been not believing in your ability to create or manifest abundance for yourself, where you are actually transforming that part of yourself that feels like it needs to stay in the comfort zone, right? And you shift out of that and into really focusing, maybe like Spirit is saying here, establishing priorities for yourself, where you start to really commit yourself to what those long-term goals are, right? Maybe for you, this is kind of closing out a chapter, a major chapter in your life, and embarking on a new beginning, right? And, you know, this is a time to really say, okay, these are what my plans are. These are what my dreams are. This is all the options that I do have available to me. Now it is time for me to work towards those, right? The Nine of Wands energy is nearing, you know, the completion of a cycle, basically us being, you know, done with something that we've been working really hard towards, or some of you that feel that you've been going through it a lot. It could be that this is us moving forward, right? Through those challenges, through those struggles, with everything that we've endured, right? This far. And us to create, I feel like more opportunities, right? We're seeing that with the Ace of Cups energy that is here. And so, yeah, lots of challenges. Maybe this is going to be the end of a very challenging cycle, you know, that many of you have had, where you felt, right? I'm just trying to be stable right now. I'm trying to find security and stability. Okay. But now it's kind of with the 8 and 9 of Pentacles here, it's time to take it next level, right? And that may be where Spirit is really wanting you to focus on establishing priorities for yourself right now with what those goals are, so that you can bring yourself into alignment with them. Okay, so yeah, the world energy is definitely bringing about new beginnings for you. Okay, and it brings in a feeling of success for some of you. Maybe it's travel, right? Relocation with the world energy. Less time to worry, right? But more so open yourself up to the opportunities that are available to you. Because with the 7 of Cups, this is Spirit saying you have choices, you have options, right? We're seeing with this Ace of Cups energy here how this angel is kind of standing right behind this little girl with her cup, right? So it's telling you here, this is an opportunity for you here for a new beginning. Some of you, it could be maybe surrounding work. Some of you, maybe surrounding love. Career is kind of what I'm saying. But this is a lot of very abundant energy here with the 8 and 9 of Pentacles, right? Showing you that you continue to focus and commit yourself to what that goal is, whatever it is that you're working towards. You have the power and the potential to create this 9 of Pentacles for yourself. And the 9 of Pentacles is a beautiful energy of us being able to travel, to feel comfortable, to live a life that feels secure, right? And that is what many of you may have already been working towards, right? Many of you. But for others of you, it can be maybe that part of you that feels like I'm, have grown comfortable here. And Spirit is wanting you to kind of shake up that energy a little bit to say, okay, now it's time for, change, right? Which is really what the Death card is. It's change. Change is inevitable, right? So many of you could have been outgrowing something, right? Maybe outgrowing a certain, mentality, right, that you have within yourself of fear of doing things or getting things done, or fear of change, right? Liking the comfort zone. I'm feeling a lot of earth energy here, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And then we have Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo energy, definitely some Sagittarius energy here as well. Cancer, Scorpio, we've got that. Okay, so let's go into our oracle messages. Pile number 3, what is unfolding for you right now? What is unfolding? Okay, so we have, I don't even know how to pronounce this name. Siege, quiet time. It says, take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. Okay, maybe so you can really establish what your priorities are at this time. Okay, what is unfolding for pile number 3 right now? We have let your past go. And it says, the burden of carrying your past around has made you weary. Dear one, it's time to set this burden down. Keep only the lessons and the love and leave everything else behind. You don't want it or need it, and now it's gone. Okay? So yeah, we're seeing that in the Nine of Wands, right? Everything that we've gone through, all the challenges, all the struggles, right? The things that we've gone through. This is time for, in a way, like I said, renewal, rebirth, okay? Shedding the old self. What is unfolding for you right now? Pile number 3. We have family. And it says this situation is rooted in an emotional experience with a family member, which we can help you to understand and heal. In your mind and heart, surround this person, yourself, in the experience with calming blue light and many angels. Be open to the gifts within the situation and allow yourself to feel peace. Okay? So what is unfolding for you right now? Pile number 3. What is unfolding for pile number 3? We have go for it. And it says your prayers and positive expectations have been heard and answered. We've been working with you on this situation since its genesis, and we continue to watch over you and everyone involved. Stay on your present path, as it will take you very far indeed. Okay? So with the go for it too, you know, some of you could be, like I said, feeling that need for a change or a shift, right? Taking things to the next level. What is unfolding for you right now? We have undying love, and it says the love you have shared is eternal regardless of the situation. Okay? So maybe for some of you, this, I mean, since we have I don't know. When I first looked at this, let your past go in family, with this talking about an emotional experience, for some of you, I'm also feeling there's grief here. Maybe even a loss of a loved one for some of you that you've been holding on to, and it has been a burden, right? Even with this, I'm feeling, I don't know, some of you, this can maybe even be a spouse. Okay. A spouse. I'm definitely maybe even feeling a child, children around that, right? Maybe even parents, but I'm seeing babies, children here. What look like mothers, grandmothers, but yes, we've got family, and to me this looks like a spouse, right? Maybe some of you have lost a spouse. And this is kind of what's reminding me of that too. The love you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation, right? So maybe it's holding that love, right, within your heart and keeping it there, but letting the past go, right? Maybe especially for those of you that are working through grief and healing grief. Okay, renewal. Let's see. What is unfolding for pile number 3 right now? I'm getting a pet here too. A pet. We have Kuan Yin with compassion. It says release judgments about yourself and others and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. Okay, so very beautiful energy with that. What is unfolding for you right now? Pile 3. We have trustworthy guidance, and it says you've received a wonderful idea as an answer to your prayers. This idea is real and trustworthy. You can safely move forward with it, knowing that we are with you every step of the way. Ask for and be open to receiving our support for anything that you need related to this idea. Okay, so this is basically Spirit saying here that there's been some type of idea that Spirit has given you, right? And you may have been contemplating on it, right? But this is Spirit wanting you to know you can trust this. Move forward with it. Go for it, right? Let's see. What is unfolding for pile number 3? Okay, so we have blossoming, and it says you are just getting started. So have patience with yourself and the process and do not give up, right? So we have blossoming here, right? Which is basically Spirit saying you're just warming up, right? With whatever this is that you're working towards for yourself to manifest, you haven't even begun to see how life can truly unfold for you in a beautiful way, right? So let's see. What is unfolding for you right now, pile number 3? Spiritual protection. You are being watched over and protected physically, emotionally, and energetically. Let's get one more. What is unfolding for pile number 3? We have busy times and multitasking. Maybe that's why Spirit's saying establish your priorities, because maybe there's going to be a lot happening, things that you need to do, right? To get things done. It says take charge of your schedule during this busy time and honestly assess your underlying reasons for being busy, right? So why are you busy? Is it because you really need to get certain things done? Or like, what's the reason? Right? Is the busy really something that is aligning with helping you along your path? Or is it a lot of busy stuff? Like, I don't know. I'm just going to say, we say we're busy, but are we really busy? Are we scrolling through Instagram? Are we on Facebook? Are we on social media? Are we busy with things that are not really helping us to align in this energy, right? What are we busy with? So that's where Spirit is saying here, establish priorities, right? To make sure that we are, we create a nice balance, personal, professional life, love life, and we get all the things done. We're not neglecting certain aspects of our life, right? We deserve to create harmony and balance in all areas of our life and to experience fulfillment in all of those areas, right? So if we kind of really look at the reasons we are busy, what are we spending our time doing, right? Is it something that's really helping us to evolve and to grow and to become better versions of self, or to align with things that are going to bring in more happiness, more joy, more fulfillment into our life? Or are we spending that time on things that don't matter ultimately for helping us to, achieve certain things that we really want in life, right? Dreams, goals, desires, that we can work towards to make those things happen. Okay, so yeah, this is Spirit say here. Honestly assess your underlying reasons for being busy. Okay. And then establish priorities, right? Maybe for some of you, it's prioritizing yourself, right? Or if you are let's just say you're in a partnership, and the two of you work together, right? To create harmony and balance and time for each other and, things of that nature, right? Where you get things in line, especially for those of you that are in committed relationships or, family situations. You've got to kind of really help to maybe stay better organized, right? And also making sure that your needs are being met and you are also making yourself a priority, right? But not neglecting family members, right? Or a loved one, okay? So what is unfolding for you, pile number 3? What is unfolding for you right now? Wow, that's a lot. Let's put these back. Okay. So I'm going to get one more. What is unfolding for pile number 3? What is unfolding for pile number 3? There we go. Okay, so we have out of the woods, you've made it through. What newness is emerging, right? And we're seeing with that 9 of Wands and the World, you have a cycle that's maybe has been very challenging, right? A lot of hard work, or something that has maybe even been very stressful, right? But this is Spirit saying you're out of the woods, you've made it through. Now it's time to establish priorities for this next chapter, right? Close one out. Let's begin the next one. What are the goals? Where is our mind at? So maybe this is with the quiet time here. Now we can reassess, right? Now we can reassess what are the plans now moving forward, right? So I love this. Out of the woods, you've made it through. What newness is emerging? And look at that with the number 10, right? Completion. We have number 19, also reduces to a 10, a 1, right? New beginnings, endings and new beginnings. That's what we're seeing here with the death card. We have eliminate distractions, and it says stop shining light on things you are not. Okay, that glare is horrible. It says, how can you reclaim your power? Right? How can you reclaim your power? So this may be maybe a need for some of you to kind of eliminate certain distractions that you might have in your life, right? Is it another person? Is it another situation that is distracting you from what your path truly is, right? So we're going to get into our last messages, pile number 3, and I am going to be using Mystic Moon Oracle's Earth and Sky Oracle, okay? Her deck is available on Etsy for those of you that are wanting to purchase. Many of you know her already from YouTube with her beautiful readings. And then her new channel, was it Treasure Trove Tarot? Okay, so pile number 3. What is unfolding for you right now? Light. I love it. Illumination and truth, divine guidance, spiritual protection, purity and innocence. Okay? So maybe there will be certain things for you, right, that are being illuminated for you, especially the divine guidance that's coming through, right? But also illuminating certain things that you're needing to kind of bring to an end, right? To create this new chapter of your life. Okay? What is unfolding for pile number 3 right now? We have spring. I love that. New beginnings, fertility, creation, warmth and renewal, joy and happiness, right? So we're making this next chapter of life one that is filled, right, with happiness, with you achieving what it is that you really want for your life, right? What is unfolding? The Bee coexists in peace, manifesting abundance, teamwork, productivity, a strong work ethic, right? So this can even be you know, maybe working with others. For others of you, like I said, if it's, especially for those of you that are in a partnership relationship, you know, you maybe are working towards creating more harmony, more balance, right? Within the home life, more stability, more security. But also for some of you, I'm seeing this financial independence, right? Which means that we're not being codependent upon another person. We are doing things for ourselves, right? What is unfolding for pile number 3 right now? We have Pluto, the planet of rebirth, beautiful, new perspectives, death and transformation, and evolutionary change, right? So this is huge for you, right? This can be like a whole new you that is, you know, in a way, being born, the rebirth, right? Whole new you, new perspective on life. Beautiful, beautiful energy. We also have the Cougar, self-empowerment. Look at that. Taking charge, leadership skills, and setting boundaries, right? So very feminine with the Cougar. Very feminine energy. You self-empowerment. I love it. I love it. Bottom of the deck, we have the Moon. Look at that. Divine feminine energy, emotional expression, intuition and knowingness, cycles and rhythms. So yeah, a lot of this beautiful energy. For many of you, maybe it could be healing, the divine feminine energy within you, right? The power of creation, fertility, growth, abundance, love, nurturing, right? Yourself, your ideas, your plans, the things that you're birthing here. And that's why Spirit is saying, right? We're establishing priorities. Okay? We're establishing priorities. This rebirth transformation that is taking place within you. Okay? Super beautiful. And so with this energy here too, it can also be, maybe you are receiving a lot of intuitive downloads, right? From Spirit that's kind of trying to coach you along in a way to help you on this next step on your path, right? Creating this new chapter of your life is really what this looks like, right? We're done with a major cycle. We're beginning a new one, right? We plant new seeds. We got the spring energy here, things being illuminated for you, divine guidance, right? This is Spirit saying here, you can trust the guidance that's coming to you, right? But now it's time to come up with a plan, right? Multitasking, busy times, establish your priorities. Some of you, if you're kind of like, if there's like a lot of like, let's just say a busy work schedule, right? Busy work schedule, but you have no time for you, right? Or you're someone who is maybe the complete opposite, where you are focused on, maybe, I don't know, just things that maybe are insignificant in comparison to what your dreams and goals really are, right? Like focusing on things that, I don't want to say they don't matter, but just like things that aren't really helping you to get to where you really want to be, just filling your days and times with just stuff that's not really helping you to lead you towards the life that you really want to live is basically what I'm trying to say with that, right? So you really it's kind of like an overhaul, right? You know how like when your closet gets like overfilled with a bunch of stuff that you don't need anymore. So instead of just kind of keep piling it up, you actually go in there and you're saying, okay, I haven't worn this in 3 years. I'm taking this away. I'm taking that away, and just get rid of it, right? You can even look at that symbolically as a way that you are releasing certain patterns of behavior that you might have, or certain ways of thinking that have also not served you. So we're going through that too, our spiritual closet, and taking out that stuff that we don't need anymore, right? Priorities, right? What do I want? What do I want my life to look like? And what am I doing right now in order to make that happen, right? It doesn't mean that we have to check everything off of our list in one day, but we can at least start keeping ourselves committed to what that is and stepping up, right? And that energy here to take the lead. Okay, take the lead. So I'm going to leave it here for you. Pile number 3. I hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading.